Hey, what's happening, guys? Elton McFall here in my little casa in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, where evenings fall unfortunately darker than we would like. Anyway, I got this idea since I'm going through a tough time financially, and in the whole past week, all I sold was $17. Actually, more like a week and a half. So, Gloria, stay off of those drawings now. Stay away from those drawings. Stay away from those. I should have put her in the room, actually. I might have to do that. Anyway, so I figured I still got all these old vintage original drawings. Most of these I did, oh my god, like 20, almost 25 to 30 years ago or more. And this is just part of them. I've got another part coming up after this, so I wanted to show you guys these. Most of these are $100 each. That's $100 Canadian, so that's a pretty good deal. Of course, 100 Canadian is about what, 85 US maybe. And boy, I looked to see what it would be like to film this actually with my Samsung, but man, it's not a great Samsung, so they didn't look good at all. They're all like all the color was off on all of them and everything, like just terrible. Sorry, I'm not giving you any play-by-play. Eh? Gloria, get out of here now. Get out now. Oh my god. I had to put Gloria in the bedroom. She was starting to interfere there. She's starting to kind of like paw these drawings. Okay, so Model T Ford. This I did in 2000, early 2000s. This one as well, the 64 Ford Galaxy. This one as well, the Kaiser. This one I did with a CN commuter train there. 56 Packard 400. This is probably again 2002, I think, 2003. This one also around the same years, Mac AC. That was actually, I drew that from a picture from a book about, oh my god, it was a truck book from the 70s, and this picture was taken in Cuba. 1919 GMC, my own background there. Duesenberg SJ, Phaeton, right? This is one of my oldest ones. This is from like 31 years ago, 94, I think. This one also. This one actually I let it go for even cheaper, like $50, just because it's very, very simple background. This one also, this Ford cab over, that's a Hudson Commodore. This one I did in like 93, 94. These ones here did in like 2002, 2003, 2004. 61 Dodge, 58 Pontiac. This was my little 2003 tribute to 9/11 with a checkered taxi cab. This one I'd like to get more than 100 for it, you know, if I can. There's a 60 Lincoln Premier. Sorry for my shadow. There's a 50 Mercury. There's a High Rail 67 AMC Ambassador. A lot of this stuff is just crazy ideas from my head. Look at this here. There's a Jeep Grand Wagoneer with a Yukon plate on it. There's a 39 National Lafayette. And influence from watching the movie Casino in 95. There's a 63 Mercury Monterey. I remember having to get a little picture out of, a tiny picture out of Encyclopedia. This is just before the internet, to do that painting. There's my interpretation of Biggie Smalls with a 59 Cadillac Eldorado Seville. And I'm gonna get back to you on, I gotta do the other pile over here. You know, truth be told, I can't believe I only thought about this now. I don't know why. I remember I showed a few of these one time, when they were in their portfolio, but not all of them. I don't think I showed all of them, but they didn't show well either because the light from above was reflecting into the clear plastic protecting them, so I took them all out. Well, no, there was a few I left in there, but anyway. And also, I should mention too that, I guess this is kind of like a part deux, you know. In case you're wondering why I never continued to do these large drawings in pen and markers, cheap markers, expensive markers, is because of the fact that there's a 60 Frontenac. That's a very rare 60 Frontenac two-door wagon. Yeah, I did that in like, I think 2002. There's a checker, 82 checker. I did that probably 93. Anyway, the reason is because if you make a mistake doing a drawing like this, it's hard to fix it. Even with liquid paper, I would use liquid paper and then color over that mistake, but it wouldn't show well. It would show, you know. Yeah, this one it didn't, like, man, 93. It's only like 32 years old, you know. And this one here I did in 96. There's a white garbage truck. There's a Mac R Series. right? 70 Pontiac Bonneville. There's an International Travelall. There's a Buick Riviera Lowrider. There's a classic 65 Mustang at the assembly line. Again, this is one of the oldest ones, 93, 94. This one I think too. This one I did in probably 2003 or 4, 77 or 78 Buick Electra, Park Avenue. There's a 57 Fargo, which is a Canadian, or even if you want export, Dodge, with a newer Dodge. Everything is signed. All these drawings are signed. 58 Mercury Park Lane. There's a 57 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz. Again, that's like done over 25 years ago. This one too. The 60. My God, what year is this thing? 68 Dodge Coronet with Coronet Pizzeria. That's a real place. It's a legend in Ville Saint Laurent. One of my favorites, a 71 Chrysler Newport with the NYC ghetto scene. All that, I think, in the background. I probably did that from memory, I think. And that's about it. Like I said, everything pretty much you've seen is almost all $100 or less. Like I said, it's about 85 US. So you're looking at, I think, probably about 120 Canadian with shipping. If you're able to come down, you want to come look at this stuff from my vintage eyes, you're more than welcome to. Would I make good deals, better deals on a few drawings purchased? That could be, yeah, a little bit. Sure, I'm not made of stone, you know. But there you go. That's about it. So again, thanks for watching, guys. EltonMCFALL@hotmail.com. EltonMCFALL@hotmail.com, or you can message me on. You can find me on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.